Hello, the purpose of this video is to outline some exciting changes to the Family First reports available in the data warehouse. These are changes to fully capture children in kinship care. To get the background details on the original reports, we recommend that you watch the original video on the Family First reports available via this YouTube link. It provides you more in-depth details on the original reports, background, how to navigate these reports, and how to get to the OCFS data warehouse. Since then, a few more reports have been added to the mix, and these new reports in the Family First folder are Children in Care by Facility Type, LDSS folder, Family First Prevention Services, Outcome Monitoring Report, LDSS folder, Statewide Children in Care by Agency, Facility Setting and Home County, County by Agency in the LDSS folder, Agency by County in the VA folder. So where are these reports? So you would go to the OCFS data warehouse, and in there, under Child Welfare Services Reports folder, we have a folder called Family First Reports. And in there, there's an LDSS version and a VA version, or LDSS folder and a VA folder. I'm going to first show you the LDSS folder and point out the new additions. The three new additions are Children in Care by Facility Type, Family First Prevention Services Act Monitoring Report, and Statewide Children in Care by Agency, Facility Settings and Home County, County by Agency. The first report I'm going to show you is the Children in Care by Facility Type report. This report is similar to the in-care summary report you might already be familiar with, and the report by case type, and is designed to provide aggregate demographic information on all children in care and or custody of your county or agency by facility type. So when you click on that link that I just did, you get these three filters. One is report date, county, and child status. Because this report is point in time, the data you will see depend on the date you choose. This report can be run on the last day of the month and can be run historically, so you can see how your population has changed over time. To see how your population has trended over time, choose the same day of the month for 3 or 4 different years and compare the numbers you see. If you intend to compare numbers in this report with one of the other reports available in the Family First report folder, it is imperative that you use the same date filter. One thing to keep in mind is that this is a living system, and so running the same report at different times means that numbers may change slightly as the system is updated. For example, you can run this report on May 31st, 2020 today and run the same report a week later, and the numbers might be slightly different because caseworkers have updated the data. It is a good idea to keep track not only the day for which the report was run, but on the day on which you ran the report. I'm going to select May 31st here, and then depending on your permissions, you'll see other counties, or you might only see your county. In this case, I'm going to select statewide, and the next filter is child status. That has 3 categories: 24-hour care, absent, and child discharge. What you pick depends on the question you're trying to answer. Is it on only 24-hour care, absent children, or child discharge? If you want to select 2 categories, you can hold down your shift key on the keyboard and then select 2, and then you can run the report for 2 categories. In this case, I'm going to select all 3 categories and press the finish button and run the report. This report provides information on all children in care or custody of your county or agency, and provides demographic information facility information, as well as information regarding their goal, time in care, and time in current facility. You will see that the title of the report tells you what filters were selected. It says May 31st, 2020, and for child status, absent, 24-hour care and trial discharge, and it also says statewide. So it tells you what you picked. Across the top of the report, you see the facility type, certified foster boarding home, kinship home, institution, group home, group residence, agency-operated boarding home, self, other, and trial discharge. A key component of this report that is different from other reports are the two of the facility types in this report. They are certified foster boarding home. These are children living in a certified foster boarding home where the foster parent is not a kin or relative. So I want to emphasize the not. So certified foster boarding homes, not kin or relative. The next is kinship foster home. This counts all children in 24-hour care or absence status living with a foster parent recognized as a relative or kin by New York State regulations regardless of home type. And this report also provides a breakdown of the number of children in approved relative homes versus in certified foster homes with a relative, which I will get into a little bit more in a minute. The first row of the table will show you the total number of children in care. In this case, it was 17,925 children in care on May 31st, 2020, as of today. So if I run it next week, this number will change. So you see it's 100% here. Then if you want to know the percentage of children that are in kinship care, it is 40.9% in kinship foster home, which is 7,337 of all the children. Of those children in kinship homes, what I want to point out is 2,498 or 13.9% of all children in care and custody were in a certified foster boarding home, but living with a relative. 4,839 or 27% of all children in care and custody were living in an approved relative home. So you can get the same breakdown for your own county and see what the distribution is like. This also gives you the percentage of children in an institution. 1,900 or 10.6% were in an institution. The other rows in the table also gives you the distribution of children in care by race, ethnicity, Hispanic origin, gender, age, case type. JD Pins Child Welfare tells you the distribution by child status, permanency planning goal, time in care, in total, and in current facility. By each of the facility types, you can get the distribution percentage and number. This report will hopefully help you facilitate monitoring whether you were able to meet the kinship target or not. Now I'm going to go to the next report, which is the outcome monitoring report. So these are the filters available in this report. The primary filter is the date. I'm going to pick May 31st. And again, depending on your security, you might see other counties, or most probably you'll only see your own county. So I'm going to select all counties and run the report. So this is how the report looks like. This report will allow you to compare your performance with statewide, rest of state, and New York City. Specifically, you can compare the percent of children in kinship care and institutional group care for the date you selected. In this case, I selected May 31st, 2020, statewide with your own county and over time. So this is kinship foster home, and this is institutional group care. So those are two critical ones you need to, or you want to pay attention to. Now I'm going to go to the third report. Which is statewide children by county and by agency. And you'll see basically the last report in your folder. This report shows the number and percent of children in care by county, agency, and facility type. Basically, certified foster boarding home, kinship foster home, institution, group home, group residence, AOBH, self, other, and total. We have pixelated the agency and counties here to preserve confidentiality. But to get you a sense of what you can get with this report, if you take kinship foster homes, you get the male-female distribution. And county 1 in agency A has 3 males and 1 female. Agency B doesn't have any children in kinship foster care, and agency C has 2 males and 3 females in kinship foster home. So you can get the gender, agency, and county distribution, as well as the facility type for children in care to facilitate planning. And this can serve as a useful tool as you start thinking about implementation activity. As a county, you can see which agencies you partner with has more kinship care or institutional group care for planning purposes. And agency, you can see the counties that you partner with most and the kinship care or institutional group care distribution for them. For example, you might find that you use one agency almost exclusively as a partner or provider for institutional care or kinship care. If that's the case, you want to make sure you include their representative as you move with FFPSA planning. Or you can use this to look for where you need to make changes. One more thing is that this report, again, is available at the agency level. So this is by county or county agency or agency county. So that's the end of the reports. This video has provided a brief overview of the recent changes to FFPSA reports that are available through the data warehouse, specifically related to kinship care. For further resources, you can go to the data warehouse website. The link is given here, or the data warehouse mailbox, which is data.warehouse@ocfs.ny.gov. We will also post this on our YouTube link. Thank you.